The relationship between the United States and China has long been a complex interplay of cooperation and competition. However, over the last decade, economic tensions have escalated into what many analysts call an economic war. This struggle, characterized by tariffs, trade restrictions, technological decoupling, and financial maneuvering, has profound implications for the global economy. Understanding the causes, mechanisms, and potential outcomes of this economic conflict is crucial for businesses, policymakers, and consumers alike. The roots of the U.S. China economic conflict can be traced back to the early 2000s, when China's rapid industrial growth and its entry into the World Trade Organization significantly altered global trade dynamics. The U.S. initially welcomed China's integration into the world economy, expecting that economic liberalization would lead to political reforms. However, China's rise did not follow the expected trajectory. Instead, Beijing implemented state-driven economic policies, subsidized key industries, and pursued aggressive technological advancements, creating a growing sense of unease in Washington. One of the most visible aspects of the economic war is the trade conflict initiated under the Trump administration in 2018. The U.S. imposed tariffs on hundreds of billions of dollars worth of Chinese goods, citing unfair trade practices, intellectual property theft, and forced technology transfers. China retaliated with its own tariffs, targeting key American industries such as agriculture and manufacturing. Although some tariffs were eased under the Biden administration, tensions remain high as both countries continue to seek economic leverage over each other. Technology has become a central battlefield in the U.S.-China economic war. The U.S. government has taken significant steps to curb China's technological rise, particularly in sectors such as semiconductors, artificial intelligence, and telecommunications. The blacklisting of Huawei, restrictions on U.S. chip exports to China, and efforts to limit Beijing's access to cutting-edge technologies highlight Washington's strategy to maintain its global technological dominance. Meanwhile, China has aggressively invested in homegrown tech capabilities to reduce its dependence on American technology. Financial warfare has also played a significant role in the economic conflict. The U.S. has pressured global financial institutions to limit their dealings with Chinese firms suspected of economic espionage or links to the Chinese government. Additionally, Washington has pushed for the delisting of certain Chinese companies from U.S. stock exchanges over concerns about transparency and regulatory compliance. China, in response, has been developing alternative financial systems, such as the digital yuan and domestic stock markets, to reduce reliance on the U.S.-dominated financial ecosystem. Both the U.S. and China have sought to strengthen their economic alliances to counterbalance each other's influence. The U.S. has deepened partnerships with allies such as the European Union, Japan, and India to counter China's economic practices. Simultaneously, China has expanded its Belt and Road Initiative to enhance its economic influence across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Trade agreements such as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership have also positioned China as a dominant economic force in the Asia-Pacific region. The economic war between China and the U.S. has far-reaching consequences that extend beyond the two countries involved. The tariffs and trade restrictions have disrupted global supply chains, increasing costs for businesses and consumers worldwide. The uncertainty in U.S.-China trade relations has dampened investor confidence and contributed to slower global economic growth. The decoupling of technological ecosystems has led to the emergence of separate technological standards, forcing companies to navigate a fragmented global market. Economic rivalry has spilled over into geopolitical and military arenas, increasing tensions over Taiwan, the South China Sea, and regional security. The future of the U.S. China economic war remains uncertain, with several possible outcomes. If both sides continue to escalate trade restrictions and technological decoupling, the economic war could persist indefinitely, leading to a deeply divided global economy. A scenario in which both nations accept economic competition while negotiating periodic agreements to avoid major escalations. Through diplomatic efforts, the U.S. and China could reach a more stable economic relationship, though fundamental tensions would likely remain. The U.S.-China economic war is reshaping the global economic landscape in profound ways. While both nations seek to maintain economic supremacy, their interdependence makes a complete severing of ties unlikely. As this conflict unfolds, businesses, governments, and consumers must adapt to a new era of economic competition where resilience, innovation, and strategic alliances will determine success in an increasingly fragmented world. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.